Jai Hind and good morning to all my dear students. So today we'll begin our first lesson from English Reader. And the first chapter, chapter 1 is God Bless Me. So this chapter is a poem, okay? It's a poem in the form of a prayer. So as you can see in the picture, there's a little boy and a girl. They're kneeling down, they're joining their hands, closing their eyes, and they are praying, isn't it? They're praying to God. As you people also pray in the morning, isn't it? Before the school begins, before the classes begin, what do we all do? We assemble in the assembly hall, isn't it? And then we join our hands and then we say our prayers. So similarly, these little children, they are praying to God. They're looking up and they're praying to God. So let's see, what are these children praying about? God be in my head and in all my thinking. God be in my eyes and in all I'm seeing. God be in my mouth and in all I'm speaking. God be in my heart and in all I'm feeling. God be in my hands and in all I'm doing. God be in my charity and in all I'm giving. So it's very clear, isn't it? So these children, they are praying to God to be in their head. That means to be in their minds, okay? And in whatever they think, whatever thoughts comes to their mind, they want first God to be with them. All right, God's presence to be in their minds, in their thinking. And then they say, God be in my eyes and in whatever I see. Okay, so whenever they look around, they want God's presence, God's blessings to be in their sight. All right, God be in my mouth and in all I'm speaking. So they want God to be in their mouth as well, so that whenever they speak, it becomes a blessing to everyone. All right, whoever is listening to them. Okay, God be in my heart and in all I'm feeling. And they want God to be in their heart as well. Okay, so that whatever they feel, they want God's presence to be in their feelings as well. They want God to give them good, positive feelings. Okay, God be in my hands and in all I'm doing. So they want God and God's presence, God's blessings to be in their hands, so that whatever work they do, it will be of a blessing. Okay, God be in my charity and in all I'm giving. Now charity, C-H-A-R-I-T-Y, charity means to provide help to those who are in need. Okay, so they want God to be in their charity as well, so that whenever they help people, the people who are receiving the help should also be blessed. And they want God to be in their charity and help them, enable these children to help even more people as much as possible. Okay, so this is a very short poem and it's such a beautiful message, isn't it? It's such a beautiful prayer. And so with this, we've come to the end of this chapter. I hope you understood, isn't it? And as you can see in the next picture, I've given you few words for spellings. Okay, the words which I had underlined in the previous picture, those words are here. All right, so these are your spellings and word meanings. These you have to write it in your exercise books, okay, in your English Reader exercise books. So as this is a new chapter, you'll write the chapter's number, chapter's name, okay, and then mention the date above. Write it in a very proper manner. All right, and then you begin with spellings, and then below that you start writing your word meanings. So in word meanings, there are 4 words here. Head, which means mind here. Feeling, emotions, speaking, to say something. Charity, to provide help to those in need. Okay, and after this, I've given you the question answers. Okay, the question answers from the book, as well as I've made few changes here, so you'll just see that. So just, if you want, although I've sent you the picture in the group, but if you want, you can take the screenshot of this page as well. Okay, so you can see the question answers are there. Answer the following questions. You have to do this in your copies, okay, in your exercise books. Next is match the columns. Match the columns, you have to do it yourself. All right, try solving it yourself. And below is make sentences. So you have to make sentences using these following words. So although I have done it here for you, but if you wish, you can frame your own sentences as well. All right, so do this much for today and we'll continue in our next class.